Hey everyone, Sam at Wyvern Kodiak, and I have with me the EMP EDC Nymble XT. This is the newest model in the Nymble lineup from EMP EDC, and Chris picked this one up recently. I'm checking it out to do a review, and then I'm going to be sending it off to someone for a loan to check out and review as well. So I figured I would get this one knocked out real quick before I have to send this out. So let's get into it real quick here. This thing is super cool. So first off, this is a Bestech OEM knife. It is designed by the owner of EMP EDC, John Rusk. Super good dude. Really like the guy. He's talked to me a few times and helped me out with some questions I've had. And I've really enjoyed speaking with him. Very, very kind individual, helpful guy. So I consider him a good friend of the channel. It has this beautiful wave milling texture on the flat part of the scales. They are contoured scales, so they have a softened flat edge on the sides here. A beautiful contrast on the handle. Just a couple of screws in the back, and the pivot has a lanyard loop. On the pivot you can see the EMP EDC logo there, which is cool. You have a stonewash back spacer in titanium. You have titanium pocket clip here, also stonewash. I love that they do a little flat landing strip area underneath the clip back there. I do the same thing on our knives. It helps getting that knife in and out of the pocket on the pocket clip. They work really, really good. So I really like that. And then, yeah, it's a lock bar relief cuts here. Very, very nice, beautiful. This colorway was an anodization offer from EMP EDC called High Voltage Green. So if you are into that bright in-your-face colorway, this is definitely one of them. They had a purple, they had a blue, so really cool looks and very different from their standard lineup, which I can absolutely appreciate and think that's just a good move on EMP EDC's part. So let's open this thing up here. And here we go. It's a stonewash blade with a drop point and a tanto. It is a compound grind tanto, so you've got a hollow back here and you have a flat up at the tip over here. A little bit of a belly. You have a nice finger choil over here, and then you have your flicking hole over here, which also has a fullered window edge on both sides. So really, really nice job on the design here. It's absolutely beautiful. The blade is a stonewash blade, and it is in Magna Cut. So gorgeous, gorgeous work on this thing. I really love the design language that that John Rusk brings to the Nymble lineup. It's super cool. All right, so let's give some specs on this thing. We're looking at 8.2 inches overall with a blade of 3.6 inches. It weighs 4.4 ounces. Doing some size comparisons, we'll keep it in the family here. Let's look at it next to the original Nymble X. This is the one that dropped, I think it was last year. Okay, and you're basically the same size, right? And I kind of pretty much expected that, but I wasn't sure if how they changed the blade tip on this, whether or not it was going to be a little bit different there. So I wasn't sure if it was going to be off by a little bit, but basically the same size as the XT. And then, and you can also see the milling pattern difference here. And then this is the EMP EDC Relative, which is kind of like the baby brother to the Nymble. Again, with a different milling pattern on here. And if we put that there, that's going to be just a shade smaller. Not by much. I mean, maybe 1/8 of an inch. It's a very comparable sized knife, but it is a little bit smaller. So very, very cool on that. And then let's look at a couple of our usual suspects just so that we can get a comparison with something, give the best chance for somebody to know what we're handling here. So we've got the Demko 8020.5, and we've got a Demko Shark Cub, and you can see that the Nymble XT is bigger than both of them. All right, so let's talk ergos. Okay, and I'm not concerned with this. Ergos in hand, 4-finger grip, very comfortable knife. Very, very comfortable knife. This is fantastic. The Nymble X that dropped last year was one of my absolute favorite drops from 2025. So I expect that this is going to be very comparable in regards to comfort. And then you have this beautiful choil spot here. You can choke up, and again, very, very comfortable here. You have great jimping. I absolutely love this jimping. It's the same kind of jimping we use on our Gracchus. It is aggressive without being too aggressive. It's very highly functional, and it's fantastic jimping. And we really, really, I really like this one. So very, very cool on this for sure. So action on these are on bearings. Okay, drop to the nail, one shake closed. Reverse flick works fantastic. We can thumb flick it. You can flick it from the rear flipper. You've got a front flipper, which works outstanding as well. As a matter of fact, this is one of the easiest knives to front flip, and he does it right. Jimping up, jimping over the top. I love seeing that. It's just fantastic. It's such a good, well-designed knife that is truly it meets its name, right? It's called Nymble for a reason, because you can be very nimble with this knife. So I really, really dig this knife quite a lot. For the sake of thoroughness, we're going to check the pocket clip. It has the same pocket clip that the Nymble X and the Relative have. So as you can see here, it has the same pocket clip that the Relative and the X have, but we're gonna check it anyway. For those of you new to the channel, I'm going to take the knife and put it in the pocket, see how easy it is to get this pocket clip into the pocket, how good the retention is, how easy it is to slide out of the pocket, and any long-term damage or fraying it does to the edges and seams of the pocket. So let's get into here and get to work on this. So we are in position, a little bit of pressure. I'm crooked, sorry. A little bit of pressure, and it slides right in. There you go. It sticks up out of the pocket about 1/4 of an inch, so not quite super deep carry, but it's pretty deep. All things considered, there's not a lot of handle sticking out of this pocket here. It's a great pocket clip. I use my Nymble and my Relative all the time, so I can assure you that you know, I don't have any complaints with the pocket clip. It works very, very well. The retention on it is outstanding. It works just fine on there. And then pulling it out of the pocket is, you know, same thing going in. It's just a little bit of pressure to get it out. But it is, I don't have any issues going in one-handed with it. So no questions whatsoever. So down to the meat and potatoes, right? What don't I like about this knife? Honestly, there's probably one change that I would make on this knife. And even then, it's so insignificant that it would be, it's not something that really is a necessity. And I'm obviously own one, so it would not prevent me from buying one, okay? And that is, I would prefer to see the lock bar relief cut on the inside of the lock bar. And the reason why is because you have all this beautiful milling here, and then you have this, which is going to be the one thing that can hang you up here. They put the flat underneath get rid of the lock bar relief cut, put it on the inside here, and you eliminate any area of friction whatsoever. This pocket clip would be insane. That's my one small little thing that I would probably say I would want. Other than that, I wouldn't change anything on this knife. This knife is spectacular, truly is. It is one of my favorites from 2025 was the Nymble X. Really? There we go. The Nymble X. So you can see that, you know, same thing. It's the same ergos and everything like that. Absolutely love that knife. And the XT is outstanding. They did a beautiful job with it. So yeah, I wouldn't change anything when it comes to the knife over here. It's one of my absolute favorites in my collection. So anyhow, let me know what you guys think. Do you have any of the Nymble collections, and what are your thoughts on them? And do you like the XT? And while we're at it, what do you think about this wild high voltage green that they did on this knife? Do you like that as well? So drop me a comment and let me know what your thoughts are. And then do me a favor and follow us on Instagram at wyvernkodiak, and follow us or check out our website, wyvernkodiak.com. Sign up for the newsletter there. Stay informed on all things Wyvern Kodiak, including the pre-order that is going to be coming very soon. The announcement is on its way for our first knife, the Gracchus. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be a really exciting one for us. And then join us Wednesday nights live in the Dragon's Lair. That's a YouTube live show. We go on at 9 p.m. Eastern time. And we'd love to have you as part of the community. Hang out, talk, and have fun. So I hope to see you there. I appreciate everybody's time. I hope you enjoyed this video. You all have a great day.